The 2025 budget speech finally just dropped yesterday. Let's unpack the key points clearly and see how your finances might be affected. So, firstly, the most important one is the VAT increase. VAT is going up by 0.5% from 15% to 15.5%, effective from the 1st of May 2025. This increase is expected to raise approximately 13 billion rand, which the government will use towards debt stabilization and public spending. It is projected for another 0.5% to take place in 2026 to bring it up to 16%. However, there is some relief to lessen the burden on consumers. Additional essential foods have been zero rated for VAT. In simple terms, these items will now be exempt from VAT, helping your grocery budget go a little bit further and hopefully take out some of the sting from that VAT increase. Now, with the fuel levy, good news for motorists. There's no increase in fuel or road accident fund levies this year, providing a bit of relief at the petrol pumps. Next is personal income tax. This year, personal income tax brackets, rebates, and medical tax credits have not been adjusted for inflation. Now, what does this mean for you? Well, if you receive a salary increase due to inflation, you could unintentionally move into a higher tax bracket. This is called bracket creep. Essentially, you might end up paying a bit more tax because your earnings appear higher, even though your buying power might not have increased significantly. Now, moving to social grant increases. Several grants will increase. Old age, disability, and care dependency grants increase from 2,185 to 2,315 Rand. War Veterans Grant is now 2,335 Rand. Foster Care Grant is up to 1,250. Child Support and Grant in Aid each up from 530 Rand to 560 Rand. The SRD Grant, the 350 Rand Social Relief of Distress Grant, continues until March 2026. Now for sin taxes. As always, our indulgences just got pricier. Beers up 16 cents per 340 ml can. Fortified wine 750 ml up 48 cents. Sparkling wine up to 90 cents per bottle. Spirits, whiskey, brandy, etc. 750 ml increased by 5 Rand 97. A pack of 20 cigarettes increased by 1 Rand and 4 cents. Cigars 23 grams increased by 8 Rand 49. And vaping solutions increases by 14 cents per milliliter. And for economic growth and inflation, GDP growth expected 1.9% for 2025. Inflation, which is CPI, projected to ease slightly from 4.4% in 2024 to 4.3% in 2025. Now, with government finances, the government plans to spend 2.59 trillion Rand in the upcoming year, but it only expects to collect 2.22 trillion Rand in taxes and other income. This means the government will spend more than it earns, creating a budget shortfall, what we call the deficit, of 4.6% of the country's total economy or GDP. To cover the shortfall, the government borrows money, adding to its existing national debt, which now stands at 76.2% of GDP. In simple terms, South Africa still owes a large amount of money, so managing spending carefully remains very important. Spending priorities. Education, healthcare, and social welfare remain government's top priorities. There's a significant focus on early childhood education, making schooling compulsory for children aged 5 to 6, aimed at boosting literacy and numeracy outcomes. And electric vehicle incentives. South Africa is pushing strongly towards green energy solutions with notable incentives aimed at local electric vehicle manufacturing, expecting major investments in this emerging industry. And that's the budget in a nutshell. Check out the link below for a slightly more detailed breakdown. What do you think of the VAT increases, social grant adjustments, or the EV incentives? Let me know in the comments. And that's me. Peace.